Hey, this is Apophis2112, and you are watching Paradox Company. I'm back again for round 2, and if you weren't here for the last one, this is my 4-part series covering each class in Battlefield, and today I'm covering the Assault class. If you didn't catch the last one, I'll leave a description below. I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you find it helpful. Starting out with the Assault class is pretty much the most versatile and easy to approach of all the classes in Battlefield, because you have an assault rifle, so you're about medium to long range. You generally are the most mobile of all the classes, not quite as mobile as the engineer. It's pretty much you're the everyday man, but you're also the medic as well, if you choose to be. But there are certain weaknesses to the assault class, like it's not very effective against tanks. First of all, you do get in your kits, which I'll cover later, you get a kind of a dinky little thing to shoot at them, an underbarrel thing, but that doesn't really do a lot of damage. So generally you're going to be infantry, and you're going to be reviving your teammates, helping them out. Yeah, but generally you're just gonna be weaving in and out, shooting people when you can, ducking. As for weapons for the assault class is probably the best in terms of weapons. You start out with really good guns. You start out first of all with the AK-12, and the AK-12 is stat-wise pretty much up to par with the CZ805, which is the very last gun. So you're pretty much starting out being able to be competent. You know, you're not behind everybody else just because they have better weapons than you. You start out with pretty good guns. After the AK-12, you get the Scar H, and the Scar H is freaking awesome. It has like the highest damage one of the highest damage out of all of the assault rifles. So you pretty much get going pretty quickly, and but I only really show off 3 guns in this video. These are my 3 favorite guns. The M416, which has a damage of 30, an accuracy of 50, a hip fire of 50, a range of 28, and a rate of fire of 750. Now for me, statistics don't really matter, but I'll tell you the statistics anyway, just if that's your thing. I really like that gun. It has a very high rate of fire, which makes it, I don't know, it puts them down pretty quickly, and for me, I use that all the way to the AUG, so I really completely skip the SAR-21, the AEK-971, and the FAMAS, just right to the AUG, and the AUG is kind of a slower, clunkier kind of feeling gun, but I just feel like it really puts them down pretty quickly, and it has really good accuracy. The damage is 30 for the AUG A3, the accuracy is 45, the hip fire is 55, the range is 28, and the rate of fire is 700. So it's a pretty good gun. Then from the AUG, I skip the M16A4, but I see a lot of people using that, so if you really like the M16A4, more power to you. Like I said, it's more personal preference when it comes to the assault rifles. It's more, you gotta find your weapon, and that's your weapon. And my weapon, by far my favorite weapon, is the CZ805. It's got a damage of 30, an accuracy of 50, a hip fire of 50, a range of 28, and a rate of fire of 700. And that's pretty similar to the rest of the assault rifles, but like I said, you gotta get your feel for it, and I just love this gun. I don't know, you slap a suppressor on that bitch, and it is just a killing machine. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. There are more weapons than that you can unlock through assignments, but like I said, I'm just covering the ones in the main unlock. You start out with the first aid pack, and then you get the defibrillator. The defibrillator is very important. You're always going to want to be reviving your teammates. that is probably the utmost importance as far as teamwork is concerned when it comes to being a medic, because you're the only person that can do that, and that can really turn the tide of battle. It doesn't give you as much points as it did in Battlefield 3. If you remember back to Battlefield 3, it gave you 100, so reviving somebody was like getting a kill. Now it's only 20, so you gotta revive 5 people to get the same amount as a kill, but it adds up. And if you really play as a team, you can be at the top of that leaderboard by the end of the match, no problem. And but then you start unlocking lots of stuff for the underbarrel launcher. But then you unlock the medic bag, which is probably what you're going to want to have equipped, because if you're around any of your teammates and you throw that out, they'll instantly get a health boost, and you can throw it on the ground when you're hurt and instantly get your health back, which comes in handy. Believe me, it comes in handy. And if you like the grenade launcher, I really suggest just trying out all of them and seeing which one you like if you want to roll that way. They do come in handy when tanks come, or, you know, certain things, but I really don't find myself using it that much. I just go with offensive or combat medic as far as my person is concerned. And now I'm going to get along more to tips for the assault class, just a general way to play. And it's really particular to the individual. You're going to have to find your own sort of happy place when it comes to the way you play, but generally, since you are an assault class, I really try to be the guy pushing the battle forward. When it comes to conquest or rush, I try to be the guy trying to get closer to that objective. I try to generally play like more sneaky, like I just try to stay alive. If you get 2 kills for 1 death, that's a success. If they're losing more tickets than you are, then that is a success, in my book. Throw out med kits and revive teammates and play as a team and coordinate. And when I run with my squad, I generally try to have 2 medics and then 2 other classes, so we can just revive each other all the time. And the assault classes are amazing because you are in everything, except for when the tank comes, which hopefully you have an engineer or your support class has their satchel charges unlocked if that comes. But generally I'd say the assault class, if you just got Battlefield and you want to just dive into a class and start unlocking everything for it, the assault is the way to go. It's the first service star that I got. It's the first one that I went all the way with. It's generally just a really good starting point is the assault class. Play smart. Play smarter, not harder, always. And this has been Apophis 2112. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love making these videos. Thank you for all the support that I've seen on this channel. I am absolutely honored. Hopefully I'll be coming out with the next in this series very soon. Thank you for watching. This is Apophis 2112, signing out.